Hey everyone, I hope and pray all is well with you. So, for today's message, I'm going to be doing a pick a card on the specific topic of where will you be next year? Okay, and so for pile one, I went ahead and chose this ruby fuchsite. Okay, I was told that you guys would connect with it very well, and the card says, no one could ever forget how well she listened in just the right way. Heart, okay? Very pretty card for pile one. And for pile two, I went ahead and chose the blue azurite, just right here, with the card distracted only by the divine. Okay, so if you are interested in this message, you can go ahead and look at the description or in the comment section for the timestamps for each pile. I will go ahead and get started with group one. Pile one, you start off with the Knight of Cups. The Seven of Swords. The Queen of Coins. I want to tell you now, pile one, if you are presently worried about a vehicular situation or travel, that's going to clear up very, very soon. Some of you guys, I feel like by next year, you are either considering purchasing a vehicle or are capable of affording one during this time. By next year. Seven of Swords here. There feels like there's something that you're able to get away with. And with the Queen of Coins, it could have something to do with your nurturing. With the Tower, there could be some sort of change or shift when it comes to a dynamic in your life. But I feel like you're mature enough to handle this. This can also be something related to a job or a situation of stability. Maybe you could be looking to like transfer jobs or move. Okay, it feels like you want to move away from someone who's sneaky or betrayed you. I feel like there is definitely a situation, like let's say you're in a relationship. I feel like you won't be. I feel like there will be somebody better. It feels like this person does something jaded or shady towards you, and you really have to protect yourself and move forward. I feel like you're getting out of a sabotaging energy, especially if you're an earth sign or a Scorpio specifically, or Pisces. I'm getting here that in the next year, you'll be very proud of where you are because it feels like there was something that you had to do very quickly. Aquarius could be very significant too. I see a lot of you guys could be stargazing or wishing upon stars. You have the Six of Cups in the reverse. I feel like there is something that you're definitely not giving to. Some of you guys could choose to be like abstinent or celibate. I feel like you are, yeah, there's a lot that you're healing and walking away from, pile one. And I feel like it's things that don't serve you. I also feel like you're the type of person, pile one, who has a lot of people who want to reconcile with you. A lot of people who always want to come back. And you will be like energetically finally feeling this shift, this change, where your energy overall is not giving that you want these people back, and so you have less of them coming in. I feel like there's something that's trying to intimidate you within the next year, and it has something to do with you coming out of indecision or emotional stagnancy. I feel like there's something that you had to do for a very long time and it's finally coming to pass, whether you want it to or not. Pile one, I want to say that for some of you guys, you could be keeping things a secret. And so people might view you as being deceptive when you aren't. You just don't really trust them with anything that you have going on. You have the High Priestess. You're trusting your intuition because it is the most valued thing for you. And it has the Ace of Pentacles right behind it. This is a very rewarding concept, okay? This talks about a lot of money that's going to be coming into you too because of how you maneuver. So pat yourself on the back when people kind of make you seem like you're shady or you're sneaky or you bring in problems or something like that, I feel like it's because you don't allow people to get over on you. And I'm also getting that there's something about you being so exasperated with what you've had to deal with that you're just like in this process of letting go. You'll say what's on your mind. You don't really care how a person takes it, especially if you know that they're like being manipulative. You could deal with a lot of manipulative people in your life. You have the Knight of Wands. There's going to be a lot of news and information that wants to come into you fast. By next year, I feel like there's something that's wanting to come into you so quickly that it's almost like night and day how your life shifts. I feel like there's something that you're able to do. Maybe you're getting a faster car, or like you could be getting like a paint job or dyeing your hair as well. I feel like these choices that you're making may seem sporadic, or I just think that they're large shifts, even if it's like a hair change or transformation. It feels like you've thought about this for a while, but maybe you didn't share with a specific person. And so in the energy, they're coming through as being very shocked by like these changes that you make. But I want to explain to you that it's not just like those small things either. There's one large thing that I feel like is very, very different in your life. It could be, for a lot of you guys with the Seven of Wands, a behavior change. For some of you guys, it's a lover, but I feel like by this point in time, it'll be something that's new. Okay, but it feels very, very promising by this point, okay? So maybe you have something that's coming in October next year, or around that time, or before then. Because it came through as a Page of Coins, Two of Coins, yeah. There's something that I feel like you're, by this time next year, dang, it feels like there's something that you can really afford, but you don't know if you want to invest in it because there's something about how you view yourself in your head by this point. I feel like you've accomplished some big goal, and so by this point, you're viewing yourself, Pile 1, as being a bit childish or immature when it comes to your spending, perhaps reminding yourself that you need to save or budget, or that you need to stop being a little bit reckless in some way. So I feel like you have this restriction within you. You could be changing that. That could be a big shift for you. All right. You holding yourself accountable or responsible for a lot of things. I'm also seeing that after this specific situation that I'm picking up on with like the shopping, or should you get it or should you not get it, it feels like your mindset changes from that point on. You have some sort of shift. You become more responsible, maybe even more respectable about your purchases. This could be somebody who chooses to go to more elevated places, places that they feel like is just worth their money, and they're willing to invest a good amount more than typical. I feel like there's something about you learning a lesson of where that sometimes gets you. And I feel like you're also recognizing how money flows around you when you have certain people in your life. Because these could be some people who are a bit newer in your energy, or you have people who come and go. All right. And I feel like you are recognizing what that gives you, provides you. Some of you guys, I'm not going to lie, there's about one or two of you here who's going to have a sugar daddy or a sugar mama at some point in time. It feels like it's short-lived. Somebody's going to get you like maybe 2 or 3 very expensive purses or something like that. And then after that, it just feels like this is their stereotypical pattern. So you refrain from like feeling bad. Okay, that's what I want to tell you, Pile 1, if that is you. I'm not passing judgment. And I don't think you should either. You know what I'm saying? It actually feels like something you need to know about. This person's going to give you something that you needed or manifested is coming through in this situation. So is there anything else that's wanting to come out for where will I be this time next year for Pile 1? Where's the baby? Yeah, the 4 of Swords is coming out. I feel like you'll be healing, recovering from something, or there will be someone around you who is recovering from something. I feel like this is related to some of you guys. It could be a medical checkup or a health checkup. I'm seeing somebody who's sleeping overnight at a hospital or something like that. Now, for some of you guys, this could be an expectancy. So congratulations. But I'm also getting here like, oh, this could be a relative or a sibling. I'm seeing like if you have a brother or something and they just got married or they've been dating a girl for a long time, they might be engaged. I'm seeing a little silver ring. It's not little, but you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing a little ring, a band. I feel like there's somebody here who's going to be expecting in a hospital or something like that, recovering during this time that I'm actually, like the week that I'm reading this. That's why it's coming out. But I'm also seeing somebody getting flowers, kindness, messages, or letters. I'm also seeing somebody maybe caretaking for a grandparent or a mother figure. It feels more like a grandmother. But I just feel like there's going to be some support that comes in. I feel like there's going to be some energy shift of you like becoming the more responsible one, especially if you're older. I feel like you're also focusing on your health. I'm seeing a lot of suits or like healthier behaviors or concepts. It's like what you've been intaking all year is changing or shifting. Maybe you're choosing to focus more so on like hearthier things that are more vegetable oriented, driven, bean driven, you know, here and there some rice. It's given this vibration of like you changing your diet for vitality reasons, okay? For energy levels. You have the death. There's some sort of transformation and transition that occurs here. I feel like this is about you shifting a lot of your beliefs about healing or progression or rest. It could become very important to you to stabilize this, to gain a lot of balance. These flowers are white, which is pure, and pink, which is about love and compassion. And then you have this death. You'll need to focus on healing. Oh, wow. I'm glad I looked. The temperance at the bottom of the deck. You'll need to heal and balance yourself out. Focus on your peace, your stabilization, most importantly. Who are you talking to is what I want to tell Power One. All right, there's something about that. You could be cutting a lot of people off that you talk to now that you will not be talking to in the future. But I feel like here and there's going to be people who want to reconcile with you in that way. That could be what that Six of Cups in reverse is for you in your life as well. It could be past friends. People wanting to see if you want to reconnect with them or like give you a chance or something like that. I'm also seeing there is going to be one situation here that maybe you struggle to heal from. You're going to see signs that you've healed from this. I'm also seeing that there's going to be a masculine energy that comes into your life at a time of change. You will really, really, really like this shift. This person will make you very happy. I feel like this person is not gassing you up. This person actually may hate pillow talk. They may not have had time to pillow talk either. When it comes to romantic offers, I feel like there's something about you not liking that, so you guys kind of mesh well. I feel like their problem in the past is that they dealt with individuals. Ooh, is this somebody? If this is somebody that you wanted to reconcile with, baby, you might get that opportunity and chance, especially if they are Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, Libra. All right. Virgo. Okay, and Leo. But if it's not that for you, I feel like this is a new person who brings you a whole lot of happiness. Somewhere where somebody lied about being able to provide something, this person is able to provide triple that. I'm not playing with you. I'm not exaggerating. I feel like there's something here about a plethora. I feel like this person is also very humble, not braggy at all. I think the most, their attraction, yeah, we're going to put it like that. Their attraction, Power One, is predominantly the main thing that people would say is provocative. Other than that, I feel like this person is actually very humble. Like when you get to know them, a lot of people misconstrue this person's personality too. A year from now, I feel like you'll be surrounded by people like this and people will be viewing you in the same way. So just be mindful of that, because with people's perceptions quickly changing, it feels like it's vast in a year, okay? Because it has that Knight of Wands in the middle, which is a very fast card. I wouldn't be surprised if you feel energetically like there's a lot of people who feel attracted to you or are looking at you, who feel some sort of connection with you, okay? maybe people who want to talk to you. Some of you guys, you may have a lot of luck when it comes to offers and opportunities. Or it may be like you don't see a lot of people trying to connect with you at all, but they're looking. And I feel like it has something to do with how you appear. Like I said, you could intimidate people. And I'm also seeing here that the person that you're very compatible with does this too. So imagine as a couple, I feel like you guys, it feels like the masculine will have some more trustworthy people. Perhaps you want to just expand your environment, okay? Here and there might be some people that you kind of introduce them to, but I feel like there is something about you not showing them everybody. Two of Wands is in the reverse. There's something about your plan that falls apart, but it needs to, because I feel like you were planning for something that wouldn't have happened anyway, which is a benefit to you. You don't have to stress about this. This Two of Wands being in the reverse, I also feel like there's something that's unexpected that happens too in the future, with the Three of Wands at the bottom of the deck being the overall energy, and you have the Moon. There's something hidden about a circumstance or a situation in regards to you. I feel like something has to come to pass, and it's related to something that will happen in August. It's something that you're not seeing, okay? And I'm going to be honest, it has something to do with a financial circumstance. There might be somebody who comes in who could be very short-lived, but you might find that you give to this person and you shouldn't. So be very, very careful of that. This could be like somebody who was a friend to you, maybe somebody that you went to college with, a relative of yours, especially a younger relative. There's something that comes up that you were not expecting, okay? Some of you guys, you may have to budget in like a quick trip or travel to go check on a person or to help a person or assist a person. And this could be what I'm picking up on as well, okay? So let's go ahead and get your oracle message and see what this card has to say for you. Okay, it says 26, Nectar. No one could ever forget. Listen in the right way. Forgiveness, throat chakra. Have you noticed? And the word heart is here in art. Heart, hollow muscular organ that circulates blood. Breast, soul, spirit, will, desire, courage, intellect, and central wisdom. I will never forget her listening eyes and the presence she held for me. How did it come to be that I was the one being offered the healing? My ancestors owed her an apology, and I thought I could give that to her. I was speechless in her grace and feeling her warm inclusion, her heart capacity. One cannot forget the power of pure forgiveness, okay? So there's going to be a lot of forgiveness in this year that maybe you're not expecting to receive, okay? Or perhaps it's coming from an unexpected place for pile one. But I get an energy with that. It could be related to that circumstance that I was picking up on prior to. Okay, I'm also getting here that somebody's sister could be very connected to this apology. Okay, or somebody's like wife or something could be very connected to this apology as well. All right, pile one, that's all I have for you. I hope and pray that it resonated with you. If it did, thumbs up the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Bye. If you chose Distracted Only by the Divine, let's see what messages come out for you. You have the Eight of Cups as your first card, healing and walking away from situations that don't serve you. By this time next year, I feel like you will have come to realize that there's something that doesn't serve you. For some of you guys who have already been on this healing journey or feel like it's been something that's been happening for a while, I feel like you are closer to your destiny. This is almost giving me the vibration of like the happy side of the Eight of Cups when you like look at the vice versa. This is somebody who is very aware that something didn't serve them. Your intuition is very much so on point with the High Priestess here. You also know where you're going by this point in time, and also what's influencing you and why you're going there. I feel like at one point in time there was something that was hidden from you that you are able and capable of revealing with this book that she is reading. I'm also getting here that you're definitely going to be enlightened in following your North Node and your pathway a lot more closely, because there's something that you're going to be acknowledging is really, really toxic as far as communication and how people have been coming at you. And I feel like there's something that you will find relief in or like understanding about through like your North Node. And I don't mean your rising. I mean your true node, okay? Just to be more specific, there feels like there's something there that's going to help you to kind of move away from anything that is trying to distract you, okay? You have the Four of Swords here. You'll have a lot of peace that's coming into you. It feels energetically that by this time next year, you'll have found out something, but you will have recovered very well. This feels like you moving on and maybe even in a more peaceful period in your life, perhaps with a new lover here, okay? If it's not a Gemini energy, I just feel like this is about something that feels harmonious, more promising, more divine, more wholesome. There's a lot more sensuality in this energy. Flowers are very significant. Whether it's you or this person, I feel like somebody is really going to be wanting to shower you with a lot of flowers. Maybe you'll be receiving a lot of bouquets during this time, like this year, or like closer to, oh yes, when this Emperor comes in, I feel like this is what's going to be happening. You have the Two of Coins that came out first, so I'm going to take that first. Two of Coins and the Emperor. Pile 2, I feel like what's going to be happening is that somebody who was like ignoring you energetically, that wasn't given to you or something like that, it feels like this person's going to be ill or away from you at a time so that someone else can kind of sweep you off of your feet. I was not coming here expecting to like have a really deep love message, but for, yeah, the Teacher and the Two of Cups is underneath that. Okay, so I'm not tripping. I'm like, the energy really did just shift. It feels like presently you might have somebody who's being very slow, or this can be like a connection or a union that feels like it's slow to come in. Like it's not budging, but it's going to be really, really worth it. I feel like what's going to happen is in the meantime, you're going to be learning a lot of things about yourself, doing things for you, or being capable of doing things for yourself where you had some sort of restriction. It feels like there's something that you, yeah, the Nightmare, a very tumultuous energy. Somebody's going to be very angry. I don't know if I said it already, but I feel like I cannot emphasize it enough. There's definitely going to be this energy of you knowing you need to protect yourself from somebody, because somebody's going to turn vicious, evil even. The Moon. All over things left unsaid. This person is a liar, a manipulator. You have the Moon and the Five of Wands. All they really want to do is bring conflict to your life because they really cannot have you. They effed up when it comes to your emotional healing. The Ace of Swords. So it feels like somebody's carrying a lot of regret and resentment. And by this time next year, I feel like there's going to be somebody in your life who can not only distract you, it feels like somebody will actually help you in taking care of a situation or a circumstance that is very hectic. For others of you guys, if this is not a specific person who is causing this havoc, there could be something in your life that you feel like is hellish, okay? And I feel like what I'm picking up on is by this point in time, it feels like there's something that is concluding. There's an obvious ending here, although there may be somebody who obviously doesn't want to have it. But the conclusion is saying that somebody is forced to have distance with you and them, maybe even Joe, for some sort of manipulation, some tactic. Okay, it keeps coming out a lot in my readings. I get tired of bringing it up, but you know, if that is somebody's karma or fate around you, I feel like you might discover that it's you that I've been talking about by you viewing this pile. Okay, either there's somebody who's going or what have you. It's a masculine though. You have this Nine of Coins. Your stability is going to improve. You have everything except for perhaps a partner or a marriage specifically, because some of you guys could be dating someone. This Nine of Coins means that you have everything else. You're stable enough. You could be healing and recovering from a circumstance that really did not serve you. It could have been very abusive, okay? Um, I feel like there's something here about you having peace. Again, spring is going to be very, very important. It may be warmer, or you could be traveling somewhere that's a bit warmer during that time. And then you also have something about August, September that influence as well, appreciating the transformation into autumn. And for some of you guys, that could be the opposite equinox for you. So whatever it may be for you, I just feel like there's something about you appreciating warmth, okay, or the transformation between the coolness and the warmth. All right. And you have the Queen of Coins at the bottom of the deck, completely nurturing yourself, factoring in you holding yourself accountable. A lot of you guys might be investing in like nourishment, spa treatments. Some of you, this could be like, I don't know if you're tanning. Somebody just said I'm black. I know black people that tan, okay? Some people, they like to like even out their complexion or something like that, and they say that it gives them like a golden energy. But I feel like perhaps you're going somewhere where you're like out and about, and so like you're coming back looking like more refreshed. Vitamin D is blessing you, okay, in all ways and in all forms with that Knight of Wands. I have to be honest with you. A lot of you guys, if you are not interested in like commitment or long-term commitment, this will be your year to get all of that energy sorted out when it comes to romantic interest, fast-paced love connections and stuff like that, if you'd like that. For others of you, I feel like a lot of people are going to be very attracted to you, but you could be traveling a lot or like driving a lot, or it just feels like you're too fast for them. They can't say anything to you. They can't approach you. That may be how you like it. The Six of Coins and the universe. This vibration is giving me that, yes, there was someone who perhaps wanted to do some sort of equal give and take with you. For some reason, I feel like this Six of Coins was in the reverse at one point in time. You had to fall away from people who manipulated you or didn't hold up true to their word, wasn't honest nor loyal. Now that you have the Six of Coins, back in the upright, and it's with the World, I feel like there's something about you finalizing something or something being finalized. I am seeing that there's going to be a masculine with a penalty. There's some sort of fees. There's some additional fees that are coming in for a masculine, okay? I'm also picking up for those of you where you're in some sort of new commitment with a person. It's going to be exceptionally ecstatic, okay? There's something here, the Nine of Wands. You are going to be very distant and separated from a lot of people that you used to connect with. I feel like you've already done this for some of you guys, but it feels like even more. It feels like the Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. You're going to be traveling and on trips and stuff like that, or just expanding your mind. I'm also getting this energy of a lot of water. So some of you guys, you could be being on the water cruises, lake houses, rivers, beaches, romantic offers. I'm seeing you're catching a lot of people's attention. You know what? You may even have some luck in fall. I'm seeing somebody who could be around a, maybe it's not fall, maybe it's just a cooler day going into fall, but it's still technically summer. There's something here. I'm seeing like people with like hoodies like what I have on right now around, and like some shorts, but they're kind of on the longer side, around some water, and ain't nobody getting in, but everybody looking at it. Some people smoking. It looks like it's turning sunset or something like that. Maybe you have just chill, quiet dates with the person. It feels like everything is like derived around this union. Ooh, somebody is obsessed with you. You're going to have a new masculine in your life. They look different from like this past person. They're very like cute. Like you guys like each other. Y'all got like heart eyes and shit. And I'm not trying to gaslight or hype y'all up, but this is turning out to be that way. This person really, 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 really likes you. And you really like their body. You really, ugh. You could like the color of their lips. Mm, okay. Jeez. Is there anything else? King of Swords. Ooh. That's not my most favorite king to see when it comes to a person, but they could just be an air sign. They seem more wholesome and nurturing than what you had to deal with. Oh, you might be attracting that type of person that oh, this might be a prank. Okay. One of the gifts that this person may give you, it may involve this person kind of being a little bit sassy with you, a little bit dramatic with you, and then they just surprise you with something. They just wanted to fuck with you. Okay. This person will like being a little bit deviant, a little bit dark, more daredevil than what you're accustomed to. Like they have feelings and emotions, don't get me wrong. They have feelings and emotions, but they don't show it as easily on the surface as most that you've come by. And they like that you appreciate this about them. Their color pattern, color pattern, their color palette could be very dark in taste, but very nice. They could dress in layers. Here and there, they may have pops of color, but I feel like overall they like to keep it dark. They like to keep their personality more on the horror, action, drama, like serious side. But don't get me wrong, I feel like you bring color and light to this person. Even if you feel like you're not the most colorful person, you could feel like you're very mysterious, but I feel like together there's something very ominous with you both together, and just very loving. You pop, you go. Okay, you could feel very, very supported in a commitment, one where, like, not to get ahead of yourselves, I feel like you're going to be like, yep, I want to marry this person. Or this person's going to instantly be like, yep, I'm their person. Like somebody knows off rip. They're like, yep, I'm claiming it. Fuck you. They even start drama and shit to like keep you around. They feel like they'll want you more. Especially if they know they can. For some of you guys, they may know you so damn well. Like off rip, you may not know this person, right? But off rip, they like to kind of, they wanted to see how your mad face or like your slightly bothered face would be, because they wanted to kind of get you hot down there. There's something about that. They did that shit on purpose, or they'll do that on purpose. Okay, just go with it. That's what I want to tell Patu. I swear to God. Like, just go with it. All right. Now, let's get your last message in Oracle. It says, distracted only by the divine. Laughter as medicine. Replenish. Number 5, listen softly with the root chakra. Okay, it says, come in, my darling, to the quiet, luminous garden. The lush, evergreen sanctuary of your sacred heart awaits. Just being in your inner Just being in your inner universe aligns with the hearts of Gaia, the cosmos, and the all-knowing one. The truth is not separate from you. Let us sit quietly together and enjoy the sacred tea of life. As we pour this fine elixir of Gaia's laughter, see how our cups run over. If we allow ourselves to give forth this twinkling moment without any hesitation, everything is reseen. Let us be intoxicated with love. Okay, the portal of grace, divine will. So I really love this energy. It's also promising you the Ace of Cups. You will have a cup and multiple cups that overfloweth with love. Okay, and I'm also getting here that you are happy to greet this energy back, because you're very self-aware of everything else that may be changing and transforming, and it feels like this is the thing that just sweetens life. Okay, and that's not to say that you'll be extremely obsessed about just your partnership. I feel like there's an energy of happiness, healing, coping, seeing rainbows, seeing signs and synchronicities that let you know that there's going to be a brighter day. There's going to be a better future. There's going to be this ending of indecision or financial struggle that you were dealing with, or worry. For some of you who weren't dealing with some sort of financial struggle, this could be like a bill or something that's on your credit, or a medical bill or something, like something that maybe you're not even paying attention to that could be affecting your influence. And I also feel like there's something here about exasperating your energy or something wanting to do that. You might be feeling like you're forced to be sick longer because you have other people who just aren't taking care of themselves around you. Some of you guys, you could just be taking your vacation leave or time, so much so that people start thinking that your ass is sick and you're not coming back, or you got surgery. But if you did, it don't matter, boo. It looks great. It's going well, okay? Because I am seeing some of y'all with a little bit of bruises. Maybe somebody's getting a surgery, like an eye surgery or a cheek surgery or something like that. But I hope that, yeah, that's gonna go away. Oh yeah, that's gonna look real nice. Ooh, y'all don't be scaring me with these surgeries and shit. When I say y'all be looking fucked up, but I pray that everything goes smooth, and it do. Okay. Yeah. You might need an eye drop, but get you some eye drops if you're doing your eye surgery. Something with it. Take what the doctor told you to fucking take. You know what I'm saying? But there's something here about one of your eyes or something like that. It's gonna be slightly watery, but it'll be taken care of, sweeping. But yeah, for everybody else, those were your messages. I hope and pray that you enjoyed this message, that it resonates with you. If it did, like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. I would love to read for your energy in the future. Thank you so very much for tuning in, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.